Since I started working for myself, I have slowly been building up my collection of all the stuff in my art studio over the course of like 7 years. So you start small. That's really what it comes down to. When I first started painting and, accepting money for it, I was doing that in my childhood bedroom after I graduated college. And all I had was a desk and a computer. Then when I moved to my first official studio space, which every studio I've ever had has just been an extra bedroom in whatever house we were living in at the time. So including this space here, this is just an extension of, it's like an add-on build to this house we rent. That's why we picked this house. So in that first studio space, this is all that I had. I had these two desks here. I had this Ivar IKEA shelving unit. And then I only had one of my Canon inkjet printers. Now I have two. So to get started out, you just need a space for your art supplies. You need a flat surface or a table where you can set things out. You have enough room to create, and you can set out some potentially needed art supplies within arm's reach. That's why I have my corner desk kind of set up this way. I have my paints at arm's reach if I need to grab anything. And then I have my palettes, some more paints over here, colored pencils, more tools, paper, tape, all of those kinds of things. And I don't have to get up from where I'm sitting. I can just reach over and grab it. And I think a lot of it just comes down to what you do, what you need the space for. So for example, I'm a watercolor artist. I also do graphic design. I'm a stationery designer. I also have a full stationery line of products that I sell. So I do most of that fulfillment here in the studio. So I have designated spaces for all of that product fulfillment. So if you're interested in a full walkthrough of my studio and all the different stations, I would be happy to give that to you if anybody is interested. And I am also working on putting together kind of a comprehensive list of my studio must-haves based on the things that I do. So that is coming soon.